Hello and welcome to Doves of a Feather. So today, as you can tell, we've got some paint by numbers. I thought we'd just do something different. Try it out, see how many people like it. It's gonna be kind of a chill thing. I've got no music on in the background or anything because I don't want to get copyright striked. But yeah, we'll just get into this, see how many people actually like this kind of thing. It's more there for anyone who just wants to watch something relaxing and, escape, well, whatever dramas may be going on in your life. If I don't talk much, it's just because I am focusing. So, let's get started. For anyone wondering where I got this paint by numbers, I got it from Amazon. It's of a fox. I'll show you the picture in a second of how it should look when it's done. Amazon's literally jam-packed with paint by number for anyone who doesn't already know that. Yeah, it's just great for the people who want to just wind down and, I enjoy doing stuff like this because as a gamer, I don't always fancy jumping into a game that's packed with action. I just want to chill. I'm a bit of a cozy gamer as well. But there's not that many cozy games. So, and the cozy games that I do have, after a while, they can get kind of boring. So, instead, I thought we'd try something new. I've always liked things like paint by numbers, but I've never actually completed one, so that's what I'm aiming to try and do here. I'm just hoping I don't mess up anywhere. That's the only thing about these. I know some people do enjoy watching paint by numbers because, like I said, it is quite relaxing, and I know for some people who may have like ADHD or autism or something along that spectrum, things like this can just help you to, suppose, focus on something rather than letting your mind go at 10,000 miles per hour. I mean, I'm waiting to be seen to see whether I've got ADHD myself. I have a lot of traits that I've had since I was little. So, for me, things like this just help me to focus a little bit more. So I don't know about anyone else, but definitely helps me. Right, we'll go in with 12, I think. Where's 12? The only thing I hate about paint by numbers is the little pots that you get. So hard to open. I mean, I've been doing this is my second day now. My thumb on my right hand is in absolute agony because of opening these little pots. So, that's not great. trying to keep with the small brush because there's a lot of really small parts on this one. There are bits where I can use a bigger brush, but for precision, definitely worth using the smaller brushes. I don't know how long I'll do this video for. I'll probably just do it until I get fed up. But if anyone enjoys this enough that they want to see more of this content, you'll all have to let me know in the comment section. Right. Jesus. Can't close that. So, for anyone who hasn't seen what I've already done, this is pretty much what I've got so far. The picture itself is pretty much, I would class it as A3 or A4. But yeah, it is pretty fair sized. I mean, when me and my partner looked at the pictures for this, to see what kind of size it had, we thought it was going to be a lot smaller than it is. So I can't say I'm disappointed, to be fair. Right. I'm probably going to have to reposition this camera so you guys can see what I'm doing, because I'm going to have to come in around here so that I can do this part here, here, and these little parts here. So I'm going to move my camera a bit more. Maybe I can move it. Let's see. Can't really see what I'm doing if I have it there. What if I have it on this side instead? Yeah, you guys will be able to see what I'm doing now. So I'm going to prop the phone up just a tiny bit more. Or maybe a bit down. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So I'm going to go in with the next colour that I want to do. I find that sometimes if I get distracted while I'm doing these, you know, because obviously you're trying to paint certain areas in certain colours. I found sometimes I forget where I am, and that's not always a good sign. Especially when you've just gone over the number for the area that you're doing. Because obviously then you don't know which paint to go back in with. So I try to, so like where this number is here, I'll probably cover that one. But further up, there is another number. Because obviously it all joins into one. I can keep an eye on making sure that I do the area in the right colour. There goes that number. So I might try to upload a few of these videos until I get this completed. Because if it's something that people enjoy, then I'd like to appeal to them. I know not everyone's hype on games, and I know not everyone's hype on reviews, so it's just something different. Alright. I apologise if you hear my stomach call. I've not really been eating properly, so mainly because I've just not been in the mood for eating. I suppose it's because the temperature's been like up, down, up, down, up, down in the UK. And it is quite warm today. Not that warm that I could turn around and say, oh, it's too warm. But warm enough that I'm not entirely hungry. Also, if this is your type of thing to watch, let me know what kind of paint by numbers you want to see me do. Because obviously I'm doing an animal at the minute, and there are a vast majority of things that I could be doing aside from animals, such as landscapes and all of that kind of stuff. Maybe, just maybe, I could get round to selling the completed ones that I decide not to keep. This one I'll be keeping because I've already decided I want this in my living room somewhere. I'm still kind of in the middle of decorating and that, so it'll be nice to have something new to add to my walls to make them less boring. I've also got a paint by numbers that my nan did me. It's another fox. And it's just a red fox. Sat in like kind of a autumn kind of scenery. So yeah. Kind of gives away that I really, really like foxes. Also, at some point when I manage to get the live stream working, I will probably end up live streaming me actually drawing my own art, because I do my own art. I mean, I drew the logo for our channel, so Just seeing if there's any more areas where I can use this one. Yep, there is. It is crazy how something as simple as painting can just be so relaxing. It helps that I've got my windows open just slightly. I can actually hear the birds that are outside. So it almost feels like I'm sitting outside and doing painting. It's actually really, really soothing. I don't know how any of you guys feel about that. Personally, if I could have like my own easel and I had my own private place to go off to, where I could hear all the birds and all of that kind of stuff, I would literally spend forever there. I wouldn't leave. Okay. And there's another 7 there. 7 there. It's quite a big 7. Alright. I'm trying to do the small parts and just get them out of the way and done with at the minute. So I've misplaced. There we go. I've got all of my paints basically set up in number order. So that I don't have to sit there going, well, where's that one? Alright. I'm going with 8 again, because I've just found a few more 8s. There's actually quite a few 8s along there. There we go. That's another one done. You know, there's a big area here, which is 13. That will probably be the quickest to fill with this brush. So I'm gonna do the outer edges with my thin brush, and then I'm just gonna fill it in with the bigger brush. Get that big area out of the way and done with. Right. There we go. Got that open. Right. Also, if any of you hear me talking to anyone at any point, it's just me talking to my partner. Oh, did I just... Tell me I didn't just... I did. I don't even know what colour that is. That's a problem. I guess it's probably a 4 or an 8. Seeing as there's a lot of 4s and 8s around that area. Okay, I believe that is the whole of the outline done. So I can put that in there. Right. There we go. That's that big, massive area done. So you can put that back, get these brushes washed off. That's my small one done. And that one's the big one done. Right, so before I completely forget about this little area here, that I do believe is actually an 8, because you've got the 8 there and then a small little bit that goes in there. It's like really, really thin. So I'm going to quickly do that before I even forget about it, because otherwise, knowing me, I'll forget all about it and then I'll be like, what's this one? Right. we go. That's that 8 done. Because otherwise I would have forgot all about that. You're good? You're good?
Yeah. You still recording?
Yeah.
Love you.
I love you too. Right. Time for 12. Right. That's one done. And I'll do the 12 down here before I lose where that line is. Seeing as everything's starting to blend in. There we go. There are more 12s to be done up here, but I'm going to leave this area to dry. It don't take too long to dry actually. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm probably going to focus lower down here, which means I'm going to turn the camera. So it's going to be around here that I'm starting to focus now. I need to change my water at some point too. Right. I've got hair attached to me. Don't know where from. Right. So that's a 17, 4, 7, 16. And they're all dragging off. So I'll leave them ones. So I can go in with an 18, 7, 9. Alright. We'll go in with the 18 first, I think. There we go. Put that back for now. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Really hope I don't. 7. we go. So I've got a big area that's 9. Which is this area. It's not massive, not compared to the 13 that I filled in before. So let's get that done. I really like this colour because it's like a pastel-y lilac. It's like a very, very, very pale lilac. Okay. That's that little area filled. There we go. How long have I been recording for? 40 minutes. So I'll probably hit the hour mark and then I will probably end this video. But yeah, if you guys liked and enjoyed this video, or you just generally enjoyed the chill vibe, you guys will have to let me know in the comment section. And I might just throw in some more videos. Alright, see what sections I've got to do. Got quite a few around here. Yeah, I think I will carry on with this in either another video or off screen. But if you've enjoyed watching, feel free to drop a comment and let me know if you want to see more of this content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. And we will see you all in the next video.